Hello everyone, this is the UN tour season finale of UN News. So we are going to be touring the UN, showing you guys what's what, and yeah. Starting off, we have the arena. This is where we fight. Now there's a lot of weapons scattered throughout. This is the hill, by the way. This is the hill that I mentioned in episode 2. So this is the arena where we fight. So you can go back here and on the stump, and this is also an area as well. The ropes are the boundaries / borders of the arena, and if you leave, you're out. Moving on, you have Reed's house. Now his house was originally right here. He's still moving everything, and it is going to be right here, as we can see. Now I don't know if I can fully tour it because I'm the one that's kind of against our laws. So he has some accessories here, right here, giant fork, big moon in the UN. He has some closed doors. If you go in from the left, you can see that he has his bed and stuff. It's bed. He said it was bed. I don't know if it's still a bed. But this is his house interior currently on November 2nd, 2022. This is being shot and uploaded on November 2nd, 2022. And it's so good. Alright. So we have the broken down teepee. This is Eli's pile of sticks. This is Jack's. They have a bench here. I have no idea why it's still there. So yeah. Moving on to my house. So this was the mall. It's being moved to Kai's house, which you will see later. We have Jack and Eli's house right here, which I'll show you guys later. So interior, we have these steps going here, 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 moving in to a beautiful thing. Oh my god, my pumpkin! No! No! Who ruined my pumpkin? Okay, I don't know why that pumpkin was on here. It was on here. And yeah, so I do a fort making business. So I have this broom-ish, to clear up leaves and stuff. My crowbar, 2 balls to play with when I'm bored and I don't have electronics. This, and then all the stuff back here is either my table or balls or stuff that helps me do the fort making business. Reed owns the paper shop and the newspaper. I don't know if oh, did I mess up my flooring? No, I didn't. It's fine. This is Nathaniel and Sophia's house. This is like Sophia's area. She has the table, the trophy, all that jazz. And Nathaniel's area, it's got steps on it with a bridge, the helmet, cup, and boom. Jack and Eli's house. So we're going through the dump right now. This is where people put random stuff that is then recycled to other people in the UN that they can use. Jack and Eli's house, it's really close to the ground, but being held up by the stick. There was another one on this side. I don't know where it went. But it has a tarp on it, and it's really good against hurricanes, according to Reed. So, now moving on to Reese and Noah's house. Sorry, I tripped over a stick. They have their little bench area and table, other bench, collection of rocks, other stuff here, don't know what it is, a board thingy that fell, and they have 2 entrances, one right here, and one right, boom. There. Okay, moving on. We have the theater. Okay, someone took it apart, but we're just gonna, it's kind of hard to film and, put planks up at the same time. Alright, so this board is usually always up at the seat. And then we have this as a microphone. It's usually up on here. Looks like, boom, looks like that. And we have a little prop set thingy here that goes around. And then this is what passing through, during productions. This is the playscape. It's kind of broken. Moving on. This is a series of weapons. This is a Flimsy Flail 3.0. This used to be a sword. The handle used to be longer, but Eli broke it. So now it's a hammer being held from here. Oh my God. Being held from this yellow to gray thingy instead of being held from its alternative old handle from here because it's too short. And lastly, Kai's house. So, well, there's also Zach's fort, which is really far away. There's this across here, boom, and then this is all the transfer stuff from the mall, and the instruments and stuff, and that's his interior. Yeah. So I'm gonna show you the other landmarks we have, which include the barn, Bauxite, and Zach's fort. Let's start with Bauxite because it is where the old UN was and where council meetings were held. No, the barn is a completely different set of woods down. You have to pass the baseball field. So yeah, go back here. There's 2 rotting logs back here. These 2 are where the council meetings were held. Let's go to Zach's fort and then we'll do the barn because the barn is humongous. It's one of the biggest, probably the biggest landmark for steps to the hill in the whole UN. Alright, we're going to Zach's fort. There's some, so Zach has a natural fort at his house, but he lives kind of far away. We live in the same town, but he lives farther away from everyone. This is like a bunch of neighborhood kids, but he still knows what it is and why we do it and how we do it. So yeah. We are currently going through down to the dead zone. And Kai's here. Kai!
What?
I'm filming right now.
What?
I'm filming right now. Tour of the UN. Do you want to join? I don't know. Alright. So we're going here down into Zach's fort in the dead zone. So it's kind of far away. Oh my God. So, a fun fact about Zach is he likes to have natural forts instead of like human-made forts, I guess you could say. But this one was really simple. It's like 3 rocks around a tree stump. So yeah, this is his fort. It's probably the most remote area in the whole UN. So right here, Zach's fort has 3 bricks and rocks along this stump down. Do you want me to face familiar or no? Is it fine?
No.
Okay. Last place we have to go is the barn. We're gonna go to the barn.
You're just showing.
Yeah. I'm showing the peoples the barn. I already did everyone's house and Zach's fort and Bauxite.
Why don't you go up here if you're not the right there? Why don't we go all
Alright, so we're currently making our way to the barn. Now it's pretty far away. So the barn is where we get our resources, most of our resources for our businesses and other stuff. So this is the way to Zach's fort, all the way down into the dead zone, which is like
Zach has a new fort?
Zach? No, Zach.
Zach Robotech?
Yeah, Zach Robotech has he has a fort at his house and then a fort here. But it's the most remote fort in the whole UN. All right. Oh God, it's so bright. All right. So we're approaching the barn. Now it's not actually called the barn, we just call it that. We must cut through the trailer. Oh my God, they're starting to. Oh my God. No! Please don't murder me. Alright, let's just go through this. It's so hard to get to the barn from Zach's house, you guys don't understand. Alright, oh my God. Frick. Ah. Okay. To the barn we go. even though we could have gone earlier. But Kai over here is taking another approach. So this is the baseball field. So sometimes we play a game called Manhunt, and we use the whole hill area you just saw, plus the baseball field, plus the barn, which is these line of trees, and it's downhill, and that's also the barn right there. So the reason it's called the barn is because there's a lot of grain and hay down there. Not actual hay, but like tall grass, I guess you could say. So we're gonna go down there. That's where the church is. That's what I showed you guys in the last 2 episodes of the series, as we reviewed the newspaper multiple times. But do you want to take the old way or the new way?
The old way and the new way.
The new way is that way. And then the old way is going down here into the...
Well, the new way was already there.
Is it already there?
Yeah, you know the slope that we always get the bricks?
Alright.
That's just there. We always use that.
So right here is a cleared out area of trees. They literally cleared this out a week ago. It was full of trees. We're gonna go the new way because that's the way.
You use both ways.
Yeah, I know, but this way is more efficient.
This has been an old way forever. We've always been using that one.
Alright. Should we show them the mall storage or the spot? Since no one uses them anymore? Alright, we're currently in the barn. So this is what you guys saw in the last 2 videos. The really hard image you see, well now you guys are gonna see it for real. So we have the leaves. So this is the pot I was talking about. You pour it on these 2, if there's water in it. And then you bow both of them. And the sticks in the back represent the afterlife. We can't touch them. They represent a physical world to the afterlife. So this is the spot against the rock wall. There used to be so many bricks and planks back here until me, Kai, Nathaniel, and Reed used them all up in the span of a month. So it goes against here. And then the last thing we have to show you guys is the mall storage. Now this mall storage is going to be abandoned, but it recently came back after Jack said no to the fort, so we turned it into the mall storage. So yeah, you have to go across this stick over here, God, and then down here we have a supply of bricks.